Hello, before I start talking about this on the commentary, I want to make this kind of clear. The reason why I don't put the audio on these Final Fantasy 11 videos, because Square Enix starting to put copyright notices on the videos that I uploaded, so I have no choice but to remove them. And pretty much my future uploads for Final Fantasy 11 videos, it just gonna have no music, and the rest is just gonna be commentary onto it. So let me get right into this video, and it has to deal with the Rune Fencer and merit enhancements on the upcoming update. And I did a little test run onto the test server, and I want to hear my get my thoughts about it, because I already posted on the test feedback, and it sounds pretty good, but the rest is just pointless. So let me just get right into group 1. And the first category is the rune enhancement effect. For Rune Fencer, it is a must-have. And everybody know, if you max out the runes, how much runes you harbored, actually increase a damage each time you strike, and also increase damage each time you do lunge. It increase the defense when you do valiance, increase the resistance if you use Flug, and I guess it kind of helps Gambit, but I don't know. I wonder if you just need one rune for Gambit. I'm not sure. Like I said, if you max out the rune enhancement, it does increase the damage for your the runes that you harbored. It also increased the elemental defense and all that, so it's a must-have for Rune Fencer to get. The next one is Valiation effect. To me, I don't think you really need it. I mean, if you really want it, all it does is increase the magic defense by 1 point if you use Valiance or Valiation. To me, it is pointless. I mean, I just don't add any merits into it. I think you just fine with it, without it. A mistake. It's just a pointless ability. The next one, the lunge effect. You know, for those who do lunge a lot, there are some points where it kind of acts like magic, where you think you're doing max damage, but then it cuts in half, or cuts even lesser. I think it is a good ability to have, so that way when you do lunge, it stays at that cap damage. I don't know if it'll stay that way, but it is a good ability to have. For those who love to use that ability, just max that out. Flug effect. That, to me, another ability that's kind of useless. If you're going against mob that do other multiple status effects, and it's only locked to one elemental status effect ability, then it's kind of pointless. So if anybody wants to use that, it's good for you, but it just pretty pointless. I don't think anybody should use that. Gambit effect. It does help out a lot for enemies that spam the same elemental magic. I mean, if you want to cap that out, it does reduce the recast time, but at the same time, if you're going against mobs that does other elemental magic, it is pointless. Again, another ability that, if you want to use it, do it at your own risk or something like that. I just don't see it as a good thing. But so far, for group 1, for Rune Fencers, if you want to max it out, do Rune Enhancement and Lunge. Those are your best ability to use for Rune Fencer. I just don't know. Yeah, I'm just kind of lost on that one, so I'm just gonna forget about it and just go to group 2. Batuta is one of the best abilities to get. When you have that on, it increases the parry, and after each parry, it counterattacks with a spike effect. So you could have ice spikes up, but depending on how much runes you harbored, if you got 3 and you do a parry, it does like 99 damage at the cap. So not only you do spikes effect, ice spikes, effect with the paralysis, but you also do another, pretty much any other elemental spike damage each time you parry, and it also increased the parry as well. So I guess that's Square Enix way in saying that, okay, you can't, you don't have physical defense points like Paladin, you don't have blanks like Ninja, so we're gonna continue to increase the parry to the point where you pretty much like Ninja in a way, in a sense, but at the same time, each time you parry, you do an ice spike damage. Now the bad side about that is that it lasts out 1:30. The recast is 5 minutes. Why would you let that recast be that high? It would make sense for the recast to be at 3 minutes. That would make much more sense. But so far, it's a really good ability. I suggest that you cap it out. I just hope that Square Enix does change the recast time from 5 minutes to 3 minutes, and a lot of people are going to use that. A lot of people may go to Rune Fencer even more. But who knows? I don't know if they'll make Rune Fencer play in game, because so far I have not seen it. But who knows? Right? It cuts down the elemental resistance whatever kind of runes that you harbored. So if you got a ice rune, you max that out and you use Reich, I think it will really be great for mono burners. So you just gotta go the old school route. I mean, anybody who played from back in the day while mono burning, you know, you have to do like a time and cast at the same time. Have like 5, 6 black mages just cast at the same time at this certain game time. So it's kind of like that. You just let the rune fencer go call out, say he'll use it at this time, and you cast it at this time. So he use it there. Use it then. I think right last 30 minutes if you cap at one, use 1 merit. I think it lasts 30 seconds. You see at this time they cast it at the same time, so it probably do like max damage and all that. It ain't really that much, but I'm just saying it's kind of useless at the moment. But I think it'll be good if you just use 1 merit. Inspiration, that's another great ability that they put in. Either 4 merit or 5 merit is give you a recast ability. I think it increases by 10% if you use it with variation. If you cast like Curve 4 or Protect, anything like that, the recast really goes down. It is a very good ability to have, and it is a must-have for Rune Fencer. But the downside is that you have to watch your MP. You really have to watch it, because you may not realize that for all those magic you cast, you really burning your MP at that point. And I kind of hope that they give Rune Fencer some type of gear for the AF gear, to give some kind of auto refresh plus 4 or 5, something like that. Because if they're gonna give Rune Fencer this ability, they have to return with a high auto refresh effect. At the same time, it has the refresh as well, or give Rune Fencer refresh too in some way. And for the last one, Slide of the Sword. Don't get it. It's a pointless ability. I mean, come on, sub to blow. Really, you gonna give people that while using swordplay and that? Nah, that's pretty useless as well. But overall, Group 2 must have Patuta and Inspiration. Either you can max that out if you want, because those are the 2 best ability to have. And I think that pretty much bottles it out for Rune Fencer in the merit ability effect. It looks like it's going at a pretty good direction, but I think it still need to work. Hopefully they might make it even better with the artifact gear and what the effects will have. But if it kind of goes bad, I think they'll keep Rune Fencer at a standstill. But until then, I'll probably make another video if anything pops up. But I will catch y'all later.